All right, so it looks like Ye has violated Adidas once again, and with Adidas recently removing all Yeezys from the Confirmed app, is he actually winning the war versus Adidas? We're gonna get into that here shortly, but first, a couple of quick updates. So it looks like Hidden NY and Asics, they're making a lot of noise with the release of their latest collaboration, so much that even the botters were trying to buy up all these. So we had the Hidden NY Asics Gel NYC launched this morning exclusively to members. We're starting to see a lot of brands do these exclusive members drops. For example, Kith recently opened their loyalty program. So after the members drop, they did open this release to the public, and although it was limited, this was so popular that it looks like the botters were trying to eat up all the pairs, so much that Hidden NY actually responded saying that they would be canceling suspicious orders that they thought were botted. So big release today. Although it was limited, it did make a lot of noise, and apparently there will be another chance to grab these sneakers sometime coming up next month in April. So just curious if any of you guys actually went for these joints today. And recently, I feel like there's been a little bit of a conversation about how Nike and Jordan releases are starting to get a little stale. So with this recently revealed collaboration, add a little bit of spice to that conversation. So we have a first look here at the Nina Chanel Abney Air Jordan 3 SP. Now, according to Wikipedia, she's an African-American contemporary artist and painter who explores race, gender, pop culture, homophobia, and politics in her work. Now, as far as her interpretation of this Jordan brand classic, it looks like she chose a interesting choice of materials here with the suede canvas looking type of materials. It does appear that this sneaker does have a good old Nike Air on the back. Now, personally, I feel like these really aren't for me. I'm more of like an OG type of guy, but I know she has collaborated with Jordan brand in the past. So for those of you that are familiar with her work, do you feel like, this translates well here into this Jordan 3? So it looks like these joints will be dropping coming up June 20th, and there's no telling if these will actually be limited to a woman's exclusive release. So next up, we got an official look here at the New Balance 1000. Now, this is a sneaker I've talked about here in the past. We know it's a retro model, originally debuted from New Balance in the late 90s, and it looks like they are resurfacing here in 2024. We know they have a Joe Freshgoods collaboration on the way, as well as many other colors planned for the duration of the year. So this silver metallic colorway looks like this will be kicking off the releases coming up April 24th. These joints will be dropping for a retail price of $150. And I've said it before, I want to try at least one colorway, for this model. And I feel like as far as what we've seen so far, these silver metallic joints may be the best one, and maybe the one I may have to actually add to the collection. And finally, Ye has violated Adidas once again in a lengthy Instagram post, sending shots at many people, including his former business partners, saying that everybody knows I brought Adidas into this culture and I took them out. And I feel like this is a direct reference to the recent Adidas Yeezy drop, in which Ye actually asked his fans to boycott the releases, making claims that Adidas wasn't paying him any royalties, and they're currently suing him in court. And of course, all this stems from the fallout from the Adidas Yeezy partnership, which a couple of years back, Adidas made claims that they paid $50 million into a Yeezy bank account in Wyoming, of course, where Ye used to live, and $25 million into Yeezy's JP Morgan Chase account in New York, all to be put into a special pot for marketing. Instead, it alleges the money was immediately transferred into a separate general account where it was commingled with other Yeezy funds in violation of their agreement. So Adidas was paying Ye directly for marketing, and then it does say under the terms of their deal, Ye's business collected royalties from every pair of shoes sold, making up the bulk of his payouts, which surpassed $200 million in 2020. On top of that, he received a marketing fee to promote the shoes, $51 million that year, or about 3% of net sales, according to the document. And if you think back to when Yeezy and Adidas releases were in full effect, do you remember any type of like Adidas marketing promotion or anything for Yeezy releases? Because I absolutely do not. So it says it's unclear exactly what the marketing money was used for. Ye said that in 2019 he took out funds for marketing Yeezy to use on Sunday service, his gospel choir that plays shows at Coachella, Howard University in Jamaica, at his homes in California and Wyoming. He said it cost about 50 million. So it looks like Ye really could care less about the Adidas, marketing. He felt like, he could actually use these funds in any way, possible. And he felt like, rather than doing marketing traditionally, he felt like, he could just use these funds to promote his other business ventures. And in return, if he's doing good, if he's visible in the public eye, that's all the marketing that Adidas Yeezys need. And I feel like with this most recent Adidas Yeezy drop, Ye may have actually proved a point, because remember back, the only time we would ever see like marketing for Yeezys would be just simply like when Ye or his ex-wife Kim would rock them. And now with this recent Yeezy drop, after the whole fallout, Ye telling fans to boycott this releases, it really shows just how powerful his word is, and that how he really was all of the marketing for Adidas and Yeezy. So we'll see how this whole situation plays out. Of course, we know recently Adidas removed all Yeezys from the Confirmed app. I'm not sure if that was because they weren't performing well or because maybe they were close to selling out. Who really knows? But we'll have to wait and see if they decide to add releases back to the Confirmed app. Many people theorize that with the big Fear of God release on the way, Adidas maybe remove them to take away some of the attention. And then once that drop is over with, maybe they will add them back. So we'll have to wait and see how things goes. But it seems like Adidas is still sitting on a decent amount of unreleased pairs, which we are starting to see more pairs starting to pop up at different various retailers. We're seeing JD Sports added some Yeezy styles today, mostly just like 350s and a lot of smaller sizes. So we'll have to wait and see what Adidas decides to do with this unsold inventory. Do you feel like they should bring them back, or do you feel like they should just like destroy the pairs and it's all over with and just move on? Let me know what you guys think down below. I also added a poll to my YouTube community tab where I asked you guys if you feel like Adidas will ever sell Yeezys once again. So drop your feedback on that, as well as all of the topics covered here in today's video. I hope you guys have a great weekend. If you enjoyed today's video, please help out the channel by dropping a thumbs up. So I'm JA. Make sure you guys stay safe, stay blessed, and I'm out. Love.